Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel and Sandustry, the game you've been practicing for your whole life by digging in the backyard. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we built this whole contraption over here that separated gold and spores, and my apologies, I see in my last video I kept calling it wet spores. It's just spores. It only becomes wet spores once we dunk it in water. Alright, so we had our slag over here which we burned, became burnt slag, went through the press, that then split into spores and gold. Now to process the spores, we need water, we need upgrades, and we need upgrades. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is let's go see if we can find some fluxite. Let's go dig around in the ground and see what we can find. Let's use your crafty gun. Okay. Found some more water. This is ice. Okay, now we know we can burn ice. Ooh, nice. With the flamethrower becomes water. Okay, this opens up a new section. What is this? Frost bed. Okay, this is tough even with the flamethrower. As you can see, when you use the flamethrower on frost bed, it becomes snow. What happens when you burn snow? It becomes water. Alright, and then another thing is if you drop snow onto water, it becomes ice. Alright, ice just melts again into water. Nice little cycle over there. So let's clear up this piece over here. Okay, this purple is fluxite. There we go, we found fluxite. The fluxite gives us another currency right over here. And with fluxite we can do upgrades to our tools and our weapons. Weapons at the moment is to get some rapid fire, triple burst on the gun. The digging cooldown is reduced on the shovel, and then we can upgrade the grabber, then the jetpack and the flamethrower. Alright, but we're gonna need lots and lots of this fluxite. Going to clear this whole piece. Is it cleared? Yes, it is. It's gonna leave a little pink background on there, but we did clear the whole thing. I want to get this piece open because there's some more. We can't zoom out. Is there a map? No. Okay. I never actually checked to press M and see if there's a map, but I'm afraid there's not. Wow, this frost bed is gangster. Okay, as you saw, once you burn water it becomes steam. See steam right over there, and steam rises all the way. Now this isn't going anywhere because we blocked it off here, but I will show you guys what happens to the steam once I get a little bit more fluxite. I just want to upgrade my gun and the jetpack. It's gonna make a lot of things a lot easier. Okay, I'm gonna melt through this because this is taking ages. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to sit here and watch me just melt ice. Alright, so let me fast forward this a little bit. Okay, so we found some more fluxite. Let's see how much I need, because I want to upgrade the jetpack, which is 500. Then I want to upgrade the rapid fire, which is another 500. Then I need triple burst, is what I want. So I'm gonna need like 2 grand or 2k of this fluxite. As you saw, these drops that just dropped down here, sometimes steam, if it sits long enough in a pocket, it would actually, I don't know if it's condensation or what, but it will just form into water and drop down again. Okay, we got 500, so what I'm gonna do first is go to weapons and get rapid fire. This is much better. You see, if there's any left, it would have little blocks there that you can see, which is outlined with a black outline. That's how I know this is done. See, it's not outlined. Am I going to be able to get that? I think I did. Yes, I did. Alright, so we got all that. Let's go explore a little bit more. See what we can find. Let's follow this wall. And now the gun digs way faster. I've wondered, but I haven't tested, if this makes more dirt or this. I have no idea. I've got a sneaky suspicion that the gun destroys some of the sand. Alright, this isn't sand. Let's go have a gander down this dark corridor. What shall we find? Ooh, that looks like a reservoir. Got some more fluxite. Nice. Now, obviously, I know all these things because I've played this stage I don't know how many times. Because I love this game. But I'll try and make it interesting for you guys. I'm just gonna stand here and quickly mine out this fluxite. So we're up to 700. Come on. All the way to the back. I think that's it. Yes, that's it. Ooh, we've got another reservoir. Well played. Right, so it looks like if this empties, we've got a little bit of a tank over here to fill it back up. Okay, and this takes us all the way up to the top. I love these rays. It looks so cool. Right, what's this? What is this? Oh, it's ice. Okay. Right, so let me upgrade my jetpack. So we're a little bit faster. There we go. Feels like we were stuck. There, you see, it just rained. That is the steam. That's what I want to do. I want to do that. Alright, so as steam escapes, there is going to be a ceiling to the stage where you'll see in a second it condenses and becomes rain. So the steam becomes water again, and it rains. Right, now there is a chance for one steam particle to duplicate when it rains, and I think there's a chance for a water particle to duplicate when it steams. Right, as you can see, it's raining here now, but that's not where we want to collect water. I'm going to show you what I do when I play. Alright, so any water that comes from underground is either going to come through here, get caught up here, the steam, or it's going to come through here. So what I do is I block this off, so the steam goes straight up. It won't go left and right by itself unless you guide it with a angle. So what I do is I take it all the way over here. So if it comes out, the steam's going to go up here. If it comes out of here, I will catch it, or if it comes out of here, I'll catch it. So I'll do this. Take it up here as well. Which way is it? Is it this way? Yes. Nope, that's not the way it should go. It's... Ah, come on. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. So I'm not exactly sure where the ceiling is for it. So what I do is I usually create a diagonal piece that slants upwards, and then no, that's not. Then I usually just make a box over here, catch it in, and then I will block it off here. Grab a little steam, which I'll do at the bottom, and then when it collects here, I release it and see where it becomes water. And I'll show you now why I do that. So now we're going to use this. Let's burn it so it becomes steam, and we'll follow it to the top. Alright, so steam will stay steam unless it decides it's just gonna, I don't understand. I think underground sometimes it will form droplets because of condensation, but up here I don't think I've ever seen it just become water by itself. I've never noticed. It's possible, highly possible, but usually it just stays here in the pocket when it's above ground. So let me open this up. Let's see where it goes. Okay, so it becomes water right over here. Okay, so now why is that important? Because I want to build a water collection up here instead of having it down in the ground, because I want to build downstairs or close to the ground, and then up here I want to build where I keep my water storage. I want to build my water storage. Okay, so now we know it goes over there, so this is actually perfect. It was actually perfect where it was, I think. Okay, let me just build this back up again. Okay, I'm gonna remove this because I've got a plan. And I need to think how I'm gonna do this. But I think we'll do it in the next episode. Okay, wait, so water comes up till here. So I need. Let me just think. Give me a second. I'll be with you guys now. I just want to think. Alright, just to test this, if this is gonna work, let me go grab some steam downstairs. Alright, so I've got some steam over here. Let me see if this works out. No, it does not. It does not. Okay, so it must be over here. Let's just bring this out. Go over here. That should be fine as such. Alright, one last test. Okay, as I'm flying up, you might be wondering, why do I want the water up in the sky? Because we're not gonna just drop loads of sand into the water. We'll make a little watering trough, so to say, and I'll show you guys when we get to it. Let's see if this works. Oh, there was drops that just turned into water. It went down. Okay, so it does happen, guys. It does happen. Alright, so now we've got some water trapped in here. You can always go ahead and vaporize the water. That becomes more rain. And there we go. Let's have it. I just want to test this because I'm pretty sure if you keep doing this, you'll end up with more water. Yes, now we got 2 lines. You see that? We got 2 lines. I'll zoom in. It's one over here and then the top one. And then if we burn this, a 3rd line is forming. Alright. Okay. Have a look. We're gonna have a 3rd line. There we go. Got 1, 2, and then a 3rd line. Okay, so that's how you make more water. Alright, just so that you guys know. Okay, so enough of that. Now we know where our water is gonna go. Let's go down and explore a little bit more. Because I still want to upgrade my weapon one more time. Maybe with... if I can just get another 500 to get the next unlock for fire rate, I would be a happy bloke. There's some pink right over there. Let's go down here. Found some more water. Cut straight across. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, so we found some snow over here. There's more frostbed. I need more. I need more. So we've got a little arrow that points this way. So let's see what's this way. Snow. Snow. Nice. So we've got another door. Okay, so this nothing's happening over here. We can't get through that. So we're probably gonna have to open up some more guns. I have, however, found more fluxite. Ooh, this looks like a nice deposit. We made 500. Let's go. Let's go weapons. We get more rapid fire. And that's what I'm talking about. What is this? This is moss. Okay, I think moss can be burnt. Yes, it can. And you can also just blast it away. Okay, so let me clear this moss up all over here. We found a big deposit. This is good. No, we got 1,000. I have to do this. Now we go for triple burst. And that allows you to shoot 3 projectiles at a time. Okay, so I'm just gonna clear this piece further. Alright, so now we've found red soil. We have no use for this at the moment. And this takes a while to get through, look at this. And I'm not even fast forwarding this. This is just normal firing. This takes a while, definitely, to get through. Okay, so we cleared that whole deposit of red soil over there. Now let me finish up this cave. Alright, now we've hit another piece. It looks different. It's crackstone. So this is different to the bedrock, but we can't get through it. The same as that upstairs. Okay, so this is about as far as we can go this way. I've got 1,300, so let's go 1,300 fluxite. So let's go to upgrades. We are definitely getting jetpack 1,000. Let's max out the jetpack. I think so. Now we're moving. Okay, here we go. Much better. Let me see. This is bothering me. We need to clear this piece. Okay, so there's a lot of digging still left. So much sand we need to process still. Okay, we did follow. Ooh, look at this. Got another cave system over here. We've got some more fluxite over here. I just want to get 500 more for, I think it's the last upgrade. Let me see. For the weapons, yes, the rapid fire, just 500 more, almost there. Then I want to start building our little what we're gonna call it, little factory section where we're gonna process the sand and everything we've come across so far. Right, here's some more purple up here. Let's go, we're almost there. Come on. Oh, nothing more? Anything more? No, it doesn't look like it. Let me see if we can find anything else. Let me blast through this dirt. There we go, we found more. Okay, I've got 500. Let's upgrade weapons. Look at this. Yes, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Now we can go cray. Ooh, found another cavern. Ooh, there's lots of snow over here. There's some more purple. More fluxite. Now we can destroy this whole planet. Alright, let's go plan what we want to do. Let me just cut through here because I don't need to wait for anything. Nothing can stand in my way. Okay, except ice. I can't shoot ice. Okay, let's see. So we want now, we don't want the sand to go in here. We actually want this water upstairs. We're gonna have to move this because we don't want any of this here. We want to get a filtering system through here. So I'm gonna clear this out And then I'm gonna have a quick think about it, what I want to do, and then I'll update you guys on what we're doing. And I'll speed this process of me just destroying everything. All right. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make, let's make the gold collector this bit over here. Let's make it this bit over here. Let's dump it right in the middle, I would say. This. There we go. We'll make this our gold collector. Now you might think, jeez, that is a huge gold collector. Well, we've got tons and tons of sand. And then it's going to become tons and tons of slag. And all that is going to translate into some gold. I love that. That's so satisfying. Okay, now there's no way I can always just make this. Let's just make this a square. Make our life easier. Fill that piece in. This, unfortunately, I cannot make. I can make this a square, but nah. Can't drag it through. Yeah, let me do this as quick as I can. Click, 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 click. Just spamming the button. There we go. Now we've got a massive gold collector. Now first job is to get the gold over there. Then just for the time being, I'm going to create a little section over here for the spores, because there's nothing we can do with it at the moment. So let me get that set up quickly. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to build a makeshift transporter for these two elements up there. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, so now I've got a filter to allow spores. Then we're gonna get one that says block spores. And now I'm just gonna move everything over here. Alright, let me fill this in. Okay, so all of this is going to get moved up through this massive lifter all the way up here. And to where it's supposed to be. Oh, I forgot about this. Let's do this quickly. Copy those over. If you forgot how to do this, you just use the marquee tool, which you can find over here in building, and then you select what you want to copy, press C and copy it over. There we go. Alright, so now we must just make sure that there is no spores that's gonna come through with the gold. Actually, I should have done that beforehand, because as you can see there is some spores. Let's go through this. Okay, the only spores I saw. Let's put in a little just do this. Just to throw things around. Let's do this. Just to mix it up a little bit. So that if there's spores, they would drop through. Okay. Looks like that's filtering it out. Is this the wrong way around? It looks like it. Okay. Block spores. Press control. Replace it with that way. There we go. Almost had it building up all the way here. It would have been another headache. Yeah, this looks clean. Don't see any spores. So this little piece helped. Let's see how much we got left. I don't think there's too much left at the bottom. Okay. Not too much. That should be everything now. Alright, so it's just that little bit to go. And everything up here. Okay, that heap is gonna go down there. Got all our gold coming through here. Nice. As this heaps up, it would start flowing to the sides. So this should fill up nicely. Okay, let's let this run through quickly. Alright, spores are done. Got a bit of gold left. Okay, let me get rid of these. And let's help these bits of gold along. There we go. Right, so we're gonna leave this. Gonna clear everything else. Let's just close this box up. We'll get to those later. Okay, now the video is running a tad long. I don't want it to be too long. I'm aiming at half an hour, because usually half an hour is what people can actually manage and stomach through. People tend not to stick around for longer than that. So now in the next video we're gonna build the filtering process, and I'm gonna set up everything. What else can we unlock? Let's go research. We do need pipes for the water. That's gonna be the first thing we need, so I'm gonna research that now. Secondly, we're gonna need guns. Then we can get the rocket launcher, and we might get through that what was it, claystone or whatever was blocking us. We're gonna need refining, because we need to plant the boxes for the spores. So I think that's gonna be our second goal. Third goal, I don't use vacuum, the vacuum to move piles of sand. Lights I do use, but it's not a necessity. So right, so we want guns so we can see what's underneath there, and then we'll do the planter boxes and sort out the spores. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.